Here are the 5 queer February Valentine's Day events that you can travel to and probably should. Valentine's Day is February 14th, but these events demonstrate that queer love is celebrated all month long. Here's the list of events you cannot miss. The first is the 12th annual American Indian Two-Spirit Powwow. This event will be celebrated in San Francisco on February 4th. The Bay Area American Indian Two-Spirit Organization sponsors this annual powwow for LGBTQ plus Native Americans, one of the oldest and largest in the nation. The next event is the Outing Festival, which will be celebrated from February 10 to 12 in Dromoland, Ireland. Speaking of Ireland, Eddie McGuinness founded that's the most Irish name I've ever said. Founded the Outing Festival. He founded the Outing Festival devoted to LGBTQ plus love. This year, the event is being held at the Inn at Dromoland in the romantic setting of Dromoland Castle Estate. The third event you cannot miss is the Sydney WorldPride. That'll test your relationship. From February 12th to March 5th, it is one of the largest Pride events in the world. But this year, the city will also be hosting WorldPride. So that's a lot of gay. And you will be able to enjoy live and proud Sydney WorldPride Opening Concert, the Mardi Gras Fair Day, the LGBTQIA plus Human Rights Conference, and Blak Deadly, the First Nations Gala Concert featuring Aboriginal and Torres Strait LGBTQIA plus artists performing at the iconic Sydney Opera House. The fourth event you must attend this Valentine's Day event is the Mates Snowbound Leather Weekend. What is that? The 15th. Sorry. From February 24th to 26th in Provincetown, Massachusetts. Sorry, there's a lot of events. We're busy. The gays are busy, y'all. It's a busy February, all right? Don't miss that. Leathermen and aficionados of rubber and uniforms flock to P-Town in winter to brunch and drink beer and dance and strip down to chaps and jock straps. This debauchery is all in the name of charity, of course. And the final event you should not miss this Valentine's Day month is Olivia's 50th anniversary Caribbean cruise from February 19th to the 26th. Olivia founded as a women's music company before transforming into the largest travel company for queer women, and is celebrating its 50-year anniversary this year. So, ta-da! Lots to do.
That's a lot.
I hope I gave all that information.
I'm like, no, I'm just booked. I do not have anything else.
I want to go where the boys are.
Yeah, I think Sydney.
Yeah, do you though?
I do.
Okay.
I love hanging out with the boys. They're more fun.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, Sydney Pride sounds crazy this year. It's WorldPride.
Yeah.
So that must be, I mean, pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would take a relationship to WorldPride.
Why not?
I just don't feel like that. I feel like you're gonna go there and I would take, I would take a boyfriend to WorldPride if I wanted to end our relationship and come back single.
Yeah, it's like see, we should be seeing other people. There's so many people. Yeah, that sounds crazy.
Man.
Yeah.
WorldPride was in New York, what, a year or two ago?
4 years ago.
4 years? Was it that long ago? My
Last
God.
year, I believe, was Madrid.
No, they only have WorldPride every couple of
years.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Is it
Yeah,
like the Olympics?
Yeah,
It's around every 4
You
years.
put the gay games with it a lot of times.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
The next
I mean,
one's
it
gonna be
takes
in
4
DC.
years to recuperate from World.
Well,
So the hangover lasts 3.5.
Yeah. You know,
I need to go to this party.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And so, but you know what I've liked increasingly about Pride and just WorldPride is that, the increasing focus on like social justice and advocacy and education, and then family oriented. I'm a single gay dad, and so I love taking my son, who's 10 years old now, to these events. My son, grew up going to drag shows and just being a part of the community. And so I loved, while I love all the partying, especially being single now, it's a lot of fun, of course, but I do love, how it's very diverse. Pride has become, and it's, really increasingly attracts families and others. Yeah. And then, over the last couple of years, this emphasis on social justice, social equity, and advocacy. I'm a political scientist by trade and a therapist, and so for me, I just love being a part of those conversations and seeing people get engaged and seeing people get excited about the issues that impact our community. We've talked a lot earlier about trans and attack on the trans community. And so World Pride, while we can have a lot of fun, we can talk about serious issues as well. And that's the beauty of our community, right? It's just so diverse as us being out there to 24 hours and partying all night to us talking about issues that really impact us that we can make a difference on.
Now, as everybody knows, I love love. I love love and love loves me. But I want to put you all on the spot, and I don't need the full story because we'll go an hour. But where was the most romantic place you've spent a Valentine Day? Just one. 3.
Well, there was this glory hole. Not
All right, that was my Hollywood Pride last year. All right, doctor.
Italy. So I was in Florence, Italy. It just was amazing. The Ponte Vecchio Bridge, a great Italian date that I had. It didn't last long, but it was great and romantic. So
Nothing says romance like the statue of David.
That's right.
Yeah. It's like, you don't look like that.
Well, it's been 100 years since I've been in a relationship, so let's dial back. I would have to say the lesbian in me loves a freaking log cabin all the way in the boonies of New Hampshire.
Aww.
But it was nice. It was very nice.
Snowy?
Yes.
Fire in the fireplace?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And fire pit outside.
Okay.
It was nice. It was cool. Cool little thing.
I'd have to say there's a little hibachi restaurant in Tallahassee. It is not the most romantic place, but I enjoyed it going to it so much with, I had a friend in college that every Valentine's Day that we were single, we just knew we had a standing date and we would go there for Valentine's Day together. And that's just one of my favorite memories of Valentine's Day. It's just friends loving and supporting each other.
How very
That's so cute.
Valley.
Aw.
Yeah.
Harry met Harry?
Yeah,
Right.
How binary. Anyways. Yeah. No, I spent a Valentine's Day in Atitlan, Guatemala. My country is beautiful. The Lake of Atitlan is one of the most romantic places. And it's quite gay-friendly. A lot of older gays have retired there. Some, Guatemala gays moved there to have a more open
So the
lifestyle.
older queens who can afford
And the
it.
glory hole.
And,
That's most
and the
important.
glory hole, is blessed by the Mayans. No, I'm kidding. It's an ancient glory hole. All
Will there be
right.
chanting this evening? No.
There will be.
All
So
right.
that's on my list.
LGBTQ+ news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ+ community.